Okay, guys, if you're trying to build a business and you're sick and tired of sitting around working for other people and not having a life that has the ability to have freedom and be able to do the things that you want, then I want to show you one path to getting the things you want out of life and building something that will sustain you financially and provide freedom for you to travel the world, own your time, and have the life that, you know, we all deserve of being able to control what we do when we do it. But to do that requires sacrifice, and I want to show you what that sacrifice looks like in terms of cold calling and just putting in a dumb amount of effort into selling a service that is simple that can benefit small business owners across the country. There's several services that you can sell that provide a low ticket, a low monthly subscription to small business owners to get them to either do a review service, so setting up an automation to help them get reviews from their clients. That's what we do. This is my company, Golden Goose Reviews. You could sell websites and have a monthly subscription that they pay and will continue to pay as long as they have the website. You could do chatbots, which is a little guy, icon on their website that will talk to customers for them to book appointments. You can sell database reactivation, which is going through their past client list and getting more business from that list. You could do lead generation. It doesn't matter. But what does matter is the means of which you're going to actually get in contact with these people to get them to buy. And if you want to, there's lots of ways to do this, but I'm going to show you the path that me and my business partner Sam have taken to book appointments. And we started this business in March. Currently, it's September, October. What month is it? And we've called. I looked at it yesterday. I'll show you now. This year, we have called 13,000 business owners. So this year, this is my CRM close, which is where we cold call from. But between me and my business partner, we've called 13,000 business owners. This is just us like ringing people, not as many people we've actually talked to, but we've called 13,000 business owners, and we do about, I guess I could just show you guys. Um, don't steal my login information. But yeah, we do, let's see. $6,500 we've done in September. From September, we did $6,500. This is spread out across 60-ish different clients just by cold calling. We are, I'm not the smartest by any means. There's probably smarter ways to go about getting clients, and we're implementing that now. But guys, like, I think if you are sick and tired of your lifestyle and like really actually want to build something, this is a path. This is a way you can do it. Is if you just decide to call an ungodly amount of small business owners across the country and offer them a service that is very simple to set up and get going. You know, it doesn't require a ton of technical experience. Our background is door-to-door sales. You know, we're not the smartest tech dudes by any means, but what I can tell you is if you're tired of what your life looks like right now, you can build a business that will sustain you. So where'd I go here? I'm not sharing my screen, am I? All right. So I'm about 70 calls in today. I wanted to make this video earlier, but I was in a shit mood. So, and sometimes you gotta call when you're in a shit mood. But me and my business partner Sam, I'm at 70 calls right now. I've booked one appointment and have talked to two appointments. I'm gonna call it actually one, to be honest with you guys. The other one's just a call back for later today. He's like, give me a call around 5 o'clock. But guys, I just want to show you what actually this looks like. If you feel like you aren't the type of person that is super technical, yada yada, if you have the desire to um, to build something for yourself and you can pick up the phone and face rejection and face fear every single day and you have that grit in you, then this is a business model and an approach to business that's going to um, be beneficial to you. And yeah, so I'm just going to show you an uninterrupted cold calling session of just calling business owners and show you that it's not sexy. It's not. easy by any means, but you can do it if you put your mind to it and decide and make a decision that the fear of rejection is not as painful as the fear of not reaching your goals. Because you just got to get sick and tired of doing the same stuff every day, working for somebody else.
Calling Felix Plumbing.
You're welcome.
Sorry I missed your call. If you would please leave a message, I will call you back.
So basically what I'm doing, this is plumbers in Colorado Springs. I'm just coming through here and clicking, and hopefully, and some of them answer. Answer rate's pretty okay today, but the way I go about it is I just load one up. When I'm calling one of them, I have the next one ready to go, and I click. A lot of clicking. Let's see if I can pull myself there. And our service is simple. We get reviews for local business owners. Actually, let me filter my list here. So I'm going to come in. I've called this list before, but I'm going to change the
Your call
status.
has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to
Change the
reach is not
status.
available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Sorry about that. Did that work? No. Okay. Yes, no, maybe so. Yeah. So I'm just changing the status, which is basically the statuses of which business owners we've already reached out to that have a receptionist. So we don't want to call gatekeepers. If we've already called them, we want to talk to actual decision makers, get them on the phone, and offer them our service. The way we go about it in terms of my style of selling, which isn't the right way, there's no right or wrong way to sell, but what works for me is just being super conversational. I'm not really pushy. I've tried to have a mindset of detachment, which helps me be able to call more frequently. Detachment is just the concept of like not needing them to say yes, like meeting them where they're at. I do push to get the sale, but I'm never rude. I'm never combative. I am coming from a place because I know our service.
Thank you for calling Advanced Plumbing and Remodeling. We are currently.
I know our service works, and if they sign up, it will help them. And if as long as I have that mindset going into it, then I can make it happen. If you also want to learn how to cold call, get closer to me.
Leak detection, how can I help you?
Hey, what's up, man? It's Frank. How you doing?
Leak detection, how can I help you?
Can you hear me? Hello? All right. That was a gate guard. But if you want to join a group of people that are doing this too, that are putting in the work, trying to build something for themselves, or maybe you're a sales rep and you just want to get better at cold calling, then there's a free Skool community below. We go live every Wednesday and chat about cold calling and business.
Hello.
Hey, what's up, man? It's Frank. How's it going?
Good.
Good. Sorry, this is plumbing and gas, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I was shooting you a call. I own a business and just wanted to chat shortly about a partnership I had in mind. Is it a bad time to talk? And he hung up on me. All right. As goes. So I'm gonna mark this one. If they hang up on my intro, I do DM decision maker intro rejected. I don't even know if that was the decision maker, but it sounded like it. And just to keep myself honest, I will mark that as a decision maker. Good rule of thumb. Always like be conservative in your numbers. Like
Thank you for calling Frontier Mechanical Systems.
don't mark things to inflate your ego. But anyway, all right. Relax plumbing. I'm relaxed. I'm so relaxed. I swear. All right. Do. This is pipe supply, so that's not what I want. I want actual plumbers. Zoom plumber. Zoom plumber, Colorado Springs. That's a weird name.
Relax Plumbing.
Hey, what's up, man? It's Frank. How's it going?
Good, are you?
I can't complain. Living the dream. Oh, can you hear
Hi.
me? Yeah, I was shooting you a call. I own a business and just wanted to chat shortly about a potential partnership I had in mind. Is it a bad time?
What do you got going on?
Yeah. My buddy Sam and I, we partner up with a couple plumbers in every city. Long story short, we just set up a system to help you capture more reviews online from your customers. Obviously, more reviews just means more people calling you, trusting you. But I was calling you. I saw you had 15 reviews, and they're all great, which tells me you might be able to get some more. And yeah, just wanted to ask how you're getting reviews right now.
Yeah, I'm part of this, man.
No worries,
Thank you,
but
though.
of course, yeah. Have you had the company for a bit, or is this newer? Or...
Yeah, for a little bit.
How long you been running it?
Like I said, thank you, though.
All right, bro. See ya.
All right.
All right. Try to push on that one. Not interested. All right. Keep going. It's funny, like the appointment I got today, it's just like really cold calling is more of just hunting. Like you don't have to be, I'm not the best cold caller by any means. I have a decade of sales experience, but it doesn't take anyone very long to learn the words that I'm saying and get decent enough. But you'll just find people that have a level of interest. So all I'm doing is just finding people that are like, oh yeah, reviews. And I'm catching them in a decent mood. And yeah, I did hear there's one thing I want to test, but it just doesn't feel authentic to myself. I'd like to see if other people do this approach of like going like here, like Leo Sewer and Drain, they have 673 reviews. So I'd be like, hey man, yeah, I don't know if you know,
Hi, you've reached Don from Red Leg Plumbing. We're unavailable.
yeah, it's like, hey, I don't know if you know Leo Sewer and Drain. They have 673 reviews. I was calling you because, you only have 18 right now. And when I look up plumbers in your area, like, you don't come up. And I just wanted to see, like, do you have a process of getting reviews right now? So basically using competition as a means to like be like, hey, your competition's ranking higher than you. It's not my favorite. I don't know. It just doesn't feel great to me, but I talked to a local guy here that's like a mentor to me and my business partner Sam, and he was like, "That's how I would go about selling." Um, more of a more of a direct, like authoritative or approach. Hey, actually, my business partner Sam's calling me right now, so let me pause this for a second. Okay, I'm back. Sam was telling me we've been chasing down this plumber in our local area for. We also do other people than plumbers. It's not just plumbers, but we've been chasing this plumber that we met with like months ago, and just kept in contact with him. And now he's like ready to do it. We're calling him Monday, scheduling a time to go back in and set him up. If you're brand new, cold call your local area first. Don't like call across the country. If you have no testimonials for what you're doing, then call and offer your service for free in exchange for a video testimonial. And I would do that for the first couple clients.
Your call has been forwarded.
You can just basically say, hey, I will do it for free for a month, or you can just do it for free for like ever. Like our service costs almost nothing. Most of the services I mentioned in the beginning of this video cost almost nothing to get you up and like to fulfill the service. Like the 6,500 dollars, I think 80% of that's profit for us. So um, there's not a lot of costs in terms of our business model. Aside from our time, cold calling all the time. But we do want to set up cold email campaigns. That's like the biggest thing that this mentor told us yesterday. He has a SaaS company and he's like, yeah, like he kind of roasted us for calling like this, but he already has
Hi, you've reached.
he already has a lot of money and like and we don't. So if you're low on resources, that's why I'm like, guys, if hello.
It's a great day at Powers Plumbing. Our hours of operation are 9.
Uh if you guys are like at a place where you're financially strapped, you don't have a lot of resources, money to throw at a business to grow, then this is a path. I'm not saying it's the only path, but it is a path to make it happen. Heck yeah, would you Tuesday at 9 a.m. work? We're scheduling headshots for our business. On our website right now, it's like a selfie of Sam and I. It's like really um here looks at our heating.
Well, you reached the,
I have an 8 a.m. appointment that might go late, so no. You have anything later in the day? Question mark. But yeah. This mentor guy, yeah, he is a successful business owner. I've just made friends with him through actually partying, just going out and like dancing. He does very well, but he roasted us for like having our photo and stuff like on the website and whatnot. But I don't know. I think our approach and how we've gone about it of like being like, hey man, we're just two dudes. People want to connect with people. And like even in business, like as long as your service is valuable to them, why not add this human element? We're not going to be able to do that forever, but at least this point now, that's where we're at. It's just authentic. It's just real.
thank you for calling A+ Residential Plumbing. If you request,
Come on, I want to get a call for you guys here.
So to Verizon Wireless, the number you dialed has been.
So listen to me yap all the time. Let's actually get some calls. Come on. After 3 p.m. Let's call them anyway. Call later today, tomorrow. Comforting experience. I'm about to change my list here. Hey, Jason, it's Frank. How you doing, man?
Hey, what's up?
Yeah, I was shooting you a call. I own a business and just wanted to chat shortly about a partnership I had in mind. Is it a bad time?
No, I'm just driving around right now, but you're on my speakerphone, so you're good.
Cool. Yeah, I think my business partner Sam might have talked to you in August, but we partner up with a couple plumbers in every city. Long story short, we just help you set up a system to that way more people call you and trust you. Saw you had 61 reviews. They're all great. Tells us you could get some more. Most of our plumbing guys were using like House Call Pro or Jobbers review service before using us. But yeah, just wanted to ask how you're getting reviews right now.
Well, reviews are through, I'm currently with a marketing company right now in a contract for 6 months.
Okay.
So they have a review platform that sends the auto-generated review where someone just clicks on the link and it populates a Google option for them or Facebook or whatever they want.
Nice.
And then I also do reviews, quite frankly, instead of all that with a lot of older clientele, I just tell them, hey, do you have a Google? And while I'm there, let me log in and you can give me a review. And they're like, oh, okay, that's so much easier. So I do just a lot of word of mouth stuff, but
Heck yeah.
nothing too streamlined, except for just the generic marketing, very basic marketing.
Nice. Okay. And how long have you owned the company?
Since May of 2024.
Sweet. Heck yeah. Do you like being a business owner?
Yeah, I do. Probably the best decision I ever made for myself. Yeah.
I actually get mixed reviews when I ask that question. Sometimes they're like, it's a lot, but everyone likes the freedom of it.
It is a lot, yeah. But after running bigger companies out here, the big billboard companies that make, $100 million a year, it's once you get through knowing the business end of things, I mean, doing your own thing is just so much better. And it's easier, honestly. But yeah, no, I like it.
Heck yeah. I like I like that question too because it tells me like you got to enjoy what you're doing. So that's good to hear. But I'll keep it short with you. I mean, most clients, are kind of numb to this point of like, hey, how was your experience with X company? So we kind of have a creative and new way of going about it. We pair up the review with the charity donation. We actually send out a photo, which is typically of yourself and your team, to kind of capture attention more, and it just has a higher conversion rate. But long story short, if you have like if you use like House Call Pro or QuickBooks or whatever your CRM is, we tie into there, and it's just an automatic process, so there's no additional work on your end. Um, and it just has a high conversion rate. But we're a newer company. It's just me and my buddy. We've done this for about 60 people so far. So we don't do contracts. We let you test it out for free. It's just month to month. But do you guys use QuickBooks or House Call Pro, or what do you guys use?
Yeah, I use QuickBooks and then I use Jobber as well.
We love both of those.
So Jobber is CRM software, QuickBooks is just general accounting.
Cool. So probably Jobber then. You put the phone numbers of your clients inside of Jobber?
Yeah, Jobber has all the client list stuff, yes.
Okay, cool. Yeah, reason I asked is basically anytime you finish a job inside of Jobber, they'd go through our review process. And again, it just has a higher conversion rate. But first thing that we do just to show you it works is we go through past customers, get you a big boost to reviews right off the bat. Typically, you're going to see reviews come in the day we launch, if not the next day. And like I said, we let you test it out for free just to show you it works. And then after that, pricing super affordable. But yeah, can you take on more work on the residential side, the service side?
Yeah, not a lot more, honestly. It's I've been blessed enough that it's now finally consistent. But yeah, I mean, obviously I'm not going to turn a job down, but if a lot came in really quick, then I would have to be booked out quite a bit.
Okay, cool. Yeah, we find that the reviews are just a good way, like in the winter time or like those slower parts to have a little bit more consistent people coming in. Our service, depending on how many people you have come in, is, as high as 329 a month down to 99 bucks. So if we can just get you one more job, that kind of pays for it, and that's how we, believe you'll stick around because, like I said, it's just month to month. But yeah, if you're open to it, man, I'd love to just hop on a Zoom and show you how it works. Take like 10 minutes of your time. If you like it, take another 10, 15 minutes to set up, and then you would never have to worry about reviews again if you have some time later today or tomorrow.
Yeah, probably not today, honestly. I do have some things I have to wrap up and I got 2 more jobs to go do. You caught me driving around in between jobs. I do Monday, maybe Tuesday early afternoon.
Tuesday, early afternoon.
I'd be willing to hear out whatever. Yeah, the current marketing company that I'm with, they do something similar, and I got out of the contract with a big company I was in, which was horrible. But yeah, I can see how everything integrates and everything works. And then honestly, if I like what you guys are doing better, I could see what the benefit is of losing some services and changing my contract with the current company. I can't get rid of the contract, right? I owe them a buyout fee, but I can always change what is in the contract, meaning dollar amounts, services.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, we kind of operate with the philosophy, and we really just specialize in getting reviews. And like I said, we're newer, so we just want to build trust on something that we know we can fulfill on, do what we say we're going to do, and then we have a couple other things that down the road we might be able to help with. But yeah, on Tuesday, what you said early afternoon? You're an hour ahead. You ever been to Reno, Nevada?
I have, yeah.
That's where we're based. Are you a gambler?
Yep, okay. No, not really. I'd gone down to Reno. I did a project in Tahoe, right across the border there, and I used to kind of hang out in Reno after work. But no, not a big gambler.
That is a good thing. That's
Reno was more affordable to hang out with the guys than it was in Tahoe.
that is very true. Not the same aesthetics of Tahoe by any means, though.
No, definitely not. No. Desert and nice lake, yeah, I tell you. But no, yeah, I've been down to Reno a few times, yeah.
Heck yeah. Yeah, my parents all worked in the casinos and they like kiboshed me from ever setting foot in there. But that's why most people come. That's why I asked.
Yeah.
Um,
We came down there, and cheap food and easy place to hang out.
heck yeah. What's a good email for?
Uh,
Cool. And then is this a phone number I can send a text to?
yeah, this is.
Sweet. Do you want to do what time would work best for you early afternoon on Tuesday, the 7th?
Probably about 1 o'clock would probably be a good time frame, excuse me.
One. Okay, yeah, I'm free then too. Okay. Sweet. I'll send over a text. It'll just have like a reminder sequence. It'll also have a video that like walks through our service and everyone else we've done it for. And then I'll just text you from my personal number too with our website. But yeah, if you
Yeah, that's fine.
cool, cool. But yeah, I appreciate your time and look forward to chatting with you on Tuesday. If you've got business coming in, we can get your reviews.
Yeah, that's something.
Sweet. Any plans this weekend?
No, nothing too crazy. Just kind of relaxing a little bit, and then I got a big job Monday morning, so nothing crazy.
Yeah, same here. I think I'm gonna go up to, I don't know if you've heard of Prineville, Oregon, but it's outside of Bend. That's where my grandpa lives.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I'm going up there to see him this upcoming week. So yeah, but it's a tiny town that
Pretty
they go
area,
like
yeah.
a, what's that?
I said, yeah, it's a really pretty area. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. They built a bunch of data centers out there with Facebook too, but that's pretty much
Oh wow.
the gist of, but other than that, he's like a mountain man. He doesn't even have like running water or electricity. It's pretty funny.
Yeah, it seems to be quite a few people up there where it's real nice. Yeah.
uh, I hope you have a fantastic weekend, and I'll chat with you on Tuesday next week at 1.
Yeah, sounds fair. Enjoy your trip too.
Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye. All right. There we go. There we go. I'm glad I think right before I was like, let me get a call for you guys. Uh, so that was the 11th decision maker, second actual appointment booked. So that's 1 p.m. That's a good one. That's a good one. If he shows up, that's a client. That is a client. But guys, you can do that. If you can see in my, it's not crazy. And it's just about doing it over and over again. But guess what? This guy might no show me. He may in fact ghost me, but you know what happens? It's usually I just don't take it personal because they're running a business and um that's I can't take it personal because that's when because oftentimes they're out and about, they're doing their thing. What am I doing here? I just want to make sure he's where I think he is. Okay, cool. So he's Mountain Time, Tuesday, 1 p.m. his time, and his name is. So we have an automation set up that will send out a Zoom link with a video and okay. Pop. All right. Get his phone number in here. Beep boop bop. All right. But yeah, build connection with people. I like again, there's no like right way to sell, but the overall philosophy that we use is a very laid back approach. Um, I'm telling him price in there because, so many marketing companies have just a different means of like going about getting business and like locking people into contracts. So our unique selling point is that it's month to month. There's no contracts. They can pause it whenever. Is that the right way to go? I don't know. We might in a year be like, shit, we should do contracts. I don't know. But at this point, this is what we're doing. So, all right, schedule meeting. I'm gonna here, I just so it's not boring for you guys. Let me pause this as I text him. Alrighty, we're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. So I sent him a text from my personal, put him into the automation to get so he can be reminded of the appointment. He gets that through text and email. And now we keep going. We keep calling. No, don't. If you have momentum and you're getting appointments, then do not stop. Keep going. Just want to make sure today is Friday. Cool. All right. Apex.
Apex is Victor.
Hey, Victor, it's Frank. How you doing, man?
Frank, how are
Yeah,
you, brother?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Not bad.
Heck yeah, I was
Working, man.
you working?
Yeah.
Dude, I love to hear that. That means we're doing what we're supposed to, right?
Yeah, generally speaking.
Yeah, I'm also working. I was shooting you a call. I own a business and just wanted to chat about a partnership I had in mind shortly. Is it a bad time?
I got my hands full right now, man. Yeah.
Okay, no worries.
What is it about? What are you trying to?
Yeah, I'll keep it short. My buddy Sam and I, we have a company. We partner up with a few plumbers in every city. Long story short, we just help you set up a system to capture more reviews online from your customers. Um, Obviously, more reviews just means more people calling and trusting you. But I was calling you, so you had 13 reviews, which is great. Tells us you probably could get some more. And yeah, just wanted to ask how you're getting reviews right now.
Oh, okay. Usually we just ask our clients to put some in, but we're good, man. We're really not looking to promote or do anything. We got our hands full with work right now. We're blessed, so we really don't need to do anything other than keep on doing what we're doing. So,
Hey, that's a beautiful thing,
but
man. That's
I appreciate you offering that and taking the time to call.
Of course, brother. And I make these calls just to make an introduction, whether we work with each other now or down the road. Do you have a time of year that like slows down for you guys, or have you been pretty consistent?
We haven't, not yet. So
Let's go. Heck yeah.
we're good though.
We'll
Thank
see.
you for calling, bro. I gotta go. Thank you so much. Have a good day.
You too, man. Thank you.
All right. Bye bye now.
Bye. Sweet. So good vibe, just not in, just can't take on more work, right? And I pushed a little bit of like, hey, does it ever slow down? And he's like, no. I'm like, all right. But I think he said his name was Victor.
Hey, Victor.
Hey, Victor, it's Frank. How you doing, man?
Frank, how are you?
Yeah, I'm doing well. How are you?
Not bad. Hey, Texas, Victor.
Hey, Victor, it's Frank. How
I
you
think
doing,
he
man?
said
His name was Victor. But
Frank.
if I like close,
How
I
are you,
can
brother?
come in here and I can come in here and also I can go to their reviews to see Vic. Yeah, Victor. Cool. Got it. Um, I can re-listen to what I was saying. I'm gonna put this as a Victor Chiller. Chiller is just like he's a good guy. Good, cool dude. Dude, call in a few months. I'm gonna put this as a spring follow-up and move on. But if they answer that way and they're like, Frank, and the way I talk, it's like they should know me. That's kind of what how I go about. Yo, it's Frank. How you doing? Like a buddy. Because I don't want to sound like every other dude or girl. Hi, this is Frank from Golden Goose Reviews. I was calling because I saw your Google business profile is doesn't have a lot of reviews, and it's like you're getting screwed. So again, there's probably other ways, and if you are a cold caller and you're doing this consistently and calling small business owners, SMBs, I would love to hear your approach. I am all ears for other ways to do what I'm doing better. I am not tied to any one way, but this is what works for us. Feels natural. Also allows me to call for long periods of time. And that's the important part. Hey, it's Frank. How you doing, man?
You sorry, say that again?
Oh, sorry, this is Frank. Can you hear me?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay. Yeah, I was shooting a call. I own a business and just wanted to chat about a partnership I had in mind. Is it a bad time?
Where do you live?
I live in Reno, Nevada. You ever been out here?
No.
No? Okay. Yeah, I'll keep it short with you. We partner up with a few plumbers in every city. Um, Long story short, we just help you set up a system to capture more reviews online from your customers. Um,
Yeah.
obviously more reviews just means, more people calling you guys. Um, but I was calling you. I saw you had 150 reviews and they're all great, which tells us it's important to you and you probably could get some more. And yeah, just wanted to ask how you're getting reviews right now.
I've been in business for almost 10 years and I only have 150 reviews, so I don't ask anybody for anything.
Wow, if you're not even asking, that's good. That means you're doing good work, man. Heck yeah. In 10 years, do you like being a business owner?
I'm actually selling my company here shortly. You're going to try anyway.
Okay, perfect. Um, Oftentimes we find from I have clients that are in a similar boat. If your business has more reviews, you can get more goodwill in selling the company just because the aesthetics of the brand on the outside. But I'll keep it short. It doesn't always make sense. Basically, we just have a system to get more people to leave you a review, and it's automated, so it's no extra work on your end. I guess a question just to see if I could help. Do you guys use like House Call Pro or QuickBooks or Jobber to put your customer's phone number into?
No, I don't use anything.
You guys have an invoice software? Or is it just all paper?
It's on paper.
Everything?
Yeah,
Okay.
all my receipts and everything. I got QuickBooks, but my accountant does that.
Oh, you guys do use QuickBooks. Okay, cool.
My accountant does. I don't.
Do you guys put the name and phone number of the clients into QuickBooks?
No.
Okay. It might not make sense. And the reason I'm asking this is the way we go about getting your reviews is we have a new way of just reaching out to people through text and email that has a high conversion rate. Um, for us to do that, obviously, we would need like a digital list of your past customers to reach out to them. Uh, is there any
I
way
don't have one of those.
you don't have any of that?
No, I don't have it digital anything. It's all in on paper and invoices, big stacks and stacks of invoices that I have.
Okay.
But one of my employees wants to buy my company, so I was considering selling it to him. So he can worry about all that stuff. He's a young guy.
I was gonna say that's gonna be his problem then. Um,
Yeah.
all right, yeah. Unfortunately, that's like we have to have that. We can't help, but I do appreciate it if there is a time where he is taking over the company and wants to go digital, we'd love to. Because if you have a bunch of people you've done business for, we can get you a lot of reviews pretty quick. So
Yeah, I think he probably knows all that stuff. He owns a company on weekends, but he owns a plumbing company on weekends, but he don't get much. He's only been in business for a few months and he don't get much business. So he was talking about buying mine, but I'm sure he knows how to do all that digital stuff. I'm old, he's young.
yeah, that's the newer generation coming in. I mean, would you be
Yep.
opposed to like maybe connecting me and him and seeing if it's a good fit just for the future?
I'll tell him about you. I got your number.
Cool.
Seeing if he's interested. I'm gonna talk to him this weekend about the business and see what he thinks about that. And I'll give him your number if he wants to deal with it.
Yeah, because we can help him basically with that transitioning process a little bit. And is it okay if I just text you over my website?
Sure.
Is this a good phone number for that?
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, oh, this,
Correct.
yeah.
Sweet. Well, hey, what was your first name?
My name's
I'm Frank. Nice to meet you, man.
nice to meet you.
Cool. I'll text that over and I hope you have a wonderful day.
All right, man. You too. Thanks.
Thanks. Bye. Man, I really thought that was going where I wanted it to, but yeah, so with our service, when we first started off, we were like, "Oh yeah, we'll help you take all those people," which actually is for any of you, I'm sure there's a software that does this, but one like SaaS business model that I was thinking is like creating a really easy app that I mean it's already a thing, but basically scans like you connect the app to a CRM like Job or QuickBooks or whatever, and then like you just take photos of every invoice that they have, and like on the first invoice you basically like map the fields of like okay, if all the invoices are the same, like custom make it to where, okay, this line of text on this paper correlates to, first name, phone number, yada, 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 and link that up with all these different CRMs. Because there's a handful. I mean, it's not a huge demographic, but there's a big there's businesses like this that it's like, hey, like we make that process really easy. But what I find is that oftentimes we want to we want whatever we're selling to be as low effort as possible for people, because getting people to do anything, especially small business owners that are, they've been running the business the same way for years. Um, we want to make it as low effort. Like our software for like Go High Level, the way we run our business, um, they don't have to do anything. Like after they sign up, so it's like a 20-minute Zoom call to get their CRM integrated into ours. Um, it requires no additional effort. Like they don't have to do anything, they just get reviews. So if you're selling something higher ticket that solves a bigger problem, I imagine that there's more commitment, and there's different levels of business owners that, are down to put in the work, especially if you're doing like Facebook ads and stuff and you need them to get like um get the like content from them or whatever. But because our service is so inexpensive, we want it to be just happening in the background, like a website. Like they don't have to do anything for their website most of the time, aside from the setup process. Here's I cannot multitask. Here's our website. Enjoy the day. But anyway, that's just my thoughts on it. I could be wrong. I've only been in this space for like, a couple months. I did have a marketing company in college, but I was more focused on my fraternity and partying than I was actually building a business. But I did get a couple clients, paid me a couple grand a month. I just walked into here. How do I want to do this? I'm gonna put this as a follow-up. Selling company to employee. Selling company to employee. Call. Um, all paper. Check. To see if he. Yeah. 10 years in biz. Okay. What was I saying to you guys? Oh my gosh. Basically, yeah, I just walked into local car dealerships. I got our local Nissan dealership to give me $1,000 a month doing Facebook ads for them. And I had no idea what I was doing. Um, so I just want you guys to know that 80% of sales is just having the balls, the courage to call, to knock the door. That's 80% of it. Now, the other 20% is skill and refining and getting better. But how do you do that? You do it over and over again. I can cut some time off your learning curve if you hop in the Skool community. It's free as of now. And yeah, you can.
The Google subscriber you have called is not available. Please leave a message after.
I got some tips and tricks for you guys to make it easier, but really it's just about having a script that you memorize. There's some key points. I made a video on this channel about of the cold call cake. It's like a framework of how I structure my pitch. Um, you could tell what I'm doing too is I'm doing a pullback where I go, and that's probably one of the most important things. Is like our service isn't really a good fit for everybody. Like I want to ask, and as you can tell, I'm being legitimate. Like I said no to that guy.
Thank you for calling Gold Rush Plumbing. I'm sorry we can't make it to the phone right now, but if you leave your name, phone number, and a detailed message, we will get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you and have a great day.
Oh my gosh, did you guys? I hope you guys heard that. They had what song is that? Y'all know me. That's the coolest voicemail I've ever heard. Sick voicemail. I do little things like this just to keep myself entertained. I think I gotta change up my list here though. Let's see. Never mind, we got some more in here. Mechanical cyclone. But yeah, this is the life, guys. This is what I do. This is what I've done for the whole summer. I've sat in my house and done this. I'm standing right now, actually. If you have a standing desk, it's really helpful. I was like, I was sitting down today and I was just like not in the mood. And I was like, I haven't been standing recently. And to be honest, we've been in a little bit of a mental slump, me and my business partner. And we've gotten one onboarding this week, so one new client.
Thank you for calling Mechanical Systems of Colorado. Sorry we
You're
were
welcome.
unable to answer the phone right.
But yeah, sometimes you gotta just like pump some more energy into yourself and the business. I notice with myself, like when I'm in these low states, what I have to do is I gotta get angry. Like if you're there's something called, I'll make a video on this. It's called the it's a basically the emotional, it's a scale of how emotions rank, and certain emotions that you feel are at a particular level in ascending order. At the top being like love and like joy and like the highest energy levels, and the bottom being like grief and despair and anger. But anger is actually like the top level of negative emotions. So I'll push myself to get angry, and then the next emotion in this scale is courage. So I get myself angry if I'm in like a boohoo me state. I'll piss myself like, bro, fuck this. Like, do you really want this shit? I think you saw my energy at the beginning of the video. Like I was kind of, and I'm kind of just mad at myself. Like, of just like, you say you want these things, you say you want to build a business, but you're not doing the things you need to do. And then I'll hop in, and my first like number of calls are not the best. And then as I go, I get into a state of like, just push through, bro. Like, courage, courage, courage. Like face that demon. And then eventually I get into a state where I communicating effectively and I get appointments. So you got to realize that cold calling and sales is such a mental game. It's mental. It is all sales is a mental game. Getting yourself to do this every day, it is just, and that's why a lot of what I plan on talking about, and like I'll be making a course here soon,
Your call has been forwarded.
is really on the mental battle that you have to deal with yourself. And most people want to see tactics and like what I say and how I say it, but the important stuff is like, what are you saying to yourself on a day-to-day basis? How are you motivating, not even motivating, how are you keeping yourself in check? That's the stuff that really fascinates me, because I've realized over years of doing this that my sales are directly correlated to my emotional state and how I'm feeling in that moment. And getting yourself to a point where you can call every single day is like, takes a lot of effort, and you got to know the systems of your mind and how you think to then reprogram yourself to become
Thank you for
the kind of person that does this every single day. So yeah, that's a long-winded answer of like, you got to check up here and here all the time to say, hey, like, how do I reprogram this and understand this to communicate effectively and do the things I know I need to do to benefit my future self and the people I care about? That is what's really matters in sales, in my opinion. And some people just have that naturally. I didn't. Like,
the Google subscriber.
that's why I pay a lot of attention to it, because I know dudes that are like really phenomenal sales guys that just naturally are always on. They're always on and they can turn it on in an instant. And I wasn't gifted with that. So I've had to really dive into my inner mind and my emotional state and take a lot of intention to understand what's happening internally for me to be able to do this all the time. And I mean, done decently well. I've called, I think I've called like 75, 100 business owners this year.
Your call has been forwarded.
And honestly, I could pump that up. I need to. And also being a smart business owner now of just being like, hey, this isn't the only way to do this. Like, you can also do cold email and cold text messaging. Oh, this guy's not interested. Whatever. I'm gonna call him. Let's see. I don't call a lot of people that tell me no. Like,
Civil services, this is Greg.
what up, Greg? This is Frank. How you doing?
Good.
Good. Hey, I was shooting you a call. I own a business. I just wanted to chat quickly about a partnership I had in mind. Is it a bad time?
No, if you're quick.
Oh, I'm quick with it. Yeah, my buddy Sam and I, we have a company. We partner up with a few plumbers in every city. Long story short, we just help you set up a system to capture more reviews online from your customers. That way more people call you, trust you. But I was calling you, saw you had 24 reviews, and they're all great, which tells us you probably could get some more. And yeah, just wanted to ask how you're getting reviews right now.
I don't know. I try to keep it as organic as possible. I don't really do any, if somebody wants to leave a review, then they leave a review. I don't really, it's not really my, whatever. I don't really care. I stay pretty busy. I don't know.
Heck yeah.
It's not something I'm really looking at right now. It's just I stay pretty damn busy enough as it is. I don't, unless I was planning on expanding, which I'm not right now. I don't really would see the value in it right now. But maybe down the road, if you want to send me your info, you can just email it to me at that schnibbelservices@yahoo. And I can give you a look-see, check you out. And yeah, if I do plan on expanding, that's something I've thought about, like exploring that kind of stuff.
Cool. Yeah, I can, if it's all right with you, I could just text you over our website too, if that's all right.
Yeah, that's fine. You can do that.
Sweet. And yeah, just for the future, I mean, we make these calls just to make an introduction. Everyone's at different places in business. And if you've gotten 24 reviews and you're not asking, that means you're doing good work, which is kind of who we like to work with. But just so I know, just for the future, if I could help you, do you use a CRM like QuickBooks or Jobber or House Call Pro inside the business?
Yeah, I use QuickBooks.
Okay, cool. Reason I asked is just because we want our review process to be as no effort on your end. So essentially, anytime you close a job, they'd be requested a review, and the way we go about it is just different and unique, and it works. Um, but obviously, that does require you have customers coming in. Do you have a time of year that slows down at all, or are you pretty consistent throughout the year?
July kind of slows down a little bit typically. I don't know why, it just always does.
Huh. That's actually, I feel like, I mean, but plumbers are pretty year round, but that is interesting.
Right.
And how long have you ran the business for?
Since 2008.
Okay, you're cooking. Do you like being a business owner?
It's all right. Has its ups and downs.
Highs and lows. Heck yeah. Well, reason too, if you've been in business that long, the first thing that we do, because our service is really inexpensive. I mean, most people, when they think marketing, are thinking thousands of dollars, and we don't do contracts. It's just month to month. You can test it out for 2 weeks for free as well. But if you have like a big customer list of people you've worked with over the years, it's really easy for us to get you a big boost of reviews within a day or two of launching the review campaign. So if now's not the best time, we'd like to just kind of show you how it works over like a Zoom call for the future. But do you even have the capacity to take on more work, or is it like you can't take anything else on right now?
Not really right now, but it's like I don't know. I kind of feel like it's the world slowing down again. Like feels like COVID's coming. I don't know why, but it just kind of I can feel it in the air.
Don't put out me. I don't want COVID again.
No, but it's COVID-esque.
Yeah.
How everything kind of went weird, and I just feel like everything's kind of going weird right now with people. So I don't know.
Well, I hope
Yeah,
not.
but yeah, text me your stuff. I gotta let you go, but text me your stuff and I'll take a look at it for sure.
That sounds great. And what was your first name? Sorry.
Greg.
Greg, I'm Frank. I appreciate your time. Our company's Golden Goose Reviews.
Yeah. All right, Frank. Good talking to you.
Good talking to you. Enjoy your day.
Yeah, you too. Have a good weekend.
You too. Bye. Nice. So that was a good one. Look at this guy was not interested at one point, and I usually don't call these ones. This is another good example for me and for you guys. Called him at one point. He's still not interested, but now for me, this is actually a follow-up. Because good conversation. Greg got, you know, said he has thought about exploring that in the future. Cool dude. QuickBooks. Been in biz for a while. So I'm gonna say check in a month. Most likely it's gonna be spring, but schnibble. Schnibbly. Maybe I'll do this as I don't want to do it as a hot follow-up, but all right, let me text him and pause this really quick. Hello, this is Frank.
Hi, Frank. This is Renee from Gold Rush Plumbing. We missed a call from this number.
Oh yeah, Renee, your guys' voicemail is my favorite.
Oh,
Do you guys you have like a rap song in there if you know that. I don't know if you knew that.
did not know that our social media person did it.
No, it was good. Yeah, I was shooting you guys a call. I own a business and just wanted to chat about a partnership I had in mind. Is it a better time to talk?
I actually am not the right person for you to talk to. You would need to talk to the owner. Can I take a message?
Yeah, it might not make sense. We partner up with a couple plumbers in every city and just set up a system to get you guys more reviews from your customers online. I kind of called to see if you guys use a CRM like QuickBooks or Jobber or something like that. Because if not, we can't help. Do you know if you guys?
We do. We use QuickBooks.
Okay, cool. And you know, most messages and emails is where dreams go to die. Is there a way that I could get in contact with them, or what's the best way to go about that?
You can give me your phone number and all that, and I can pass it on to them.
There's no like email or phone number that would be best, or that's the only way.
Let me give you an email.
All right.
Okay, it's Derek, DEREK, at gold-rush-plumbing.com.
And could you say the Zurich, ZIR?
DEREK.
Oh, I had a Zurich I went to college with. That's a unique name.
Derek, like D, like door.
Oh, okay. Not a Z. All right. This is what I ask. Okay, cool. I really appreciate you.
Okay, take care.
Thank you. Bye. All right. Got an email. That's probably not gonna go in. We don't send out emails right now. It's actually pretty crazy that literally all of our clients have came from cold calling and referrals. We have not we've tested a little bit, but we're just done door to door guys. Okay, so let's keep going. All right. Spear. 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 Appointment, Aztec. This list is actually pretty big. I like this list a lot. Yeah, I'll get it together. What? Okay. All right. Distractions. That was a gate guard. Did I talk to another?
Your call has
Yeah.
been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone,
Let's see here. Denver Springs Plumbing. Yeah, I've been like I've been in a slump, guys. Like you get comfortable and you forget why you started the thing in the first place. You forget the whole point. You get comfortable in your life, but like you got to remind yourself that if you got to just be realistic of like, hey, with the actions and inputs I'm putting in now, is that actually going to get me to where we're going? And even though we're at $6,500 and I split that
The Google subscriber.
I split that with my business partner, but we have no other source of income. And I've sold assets this year to pursue this business. And like, I've already sacrificed and like went all in on this. And like to let up now in Q4, right? Yeah. It's crazy. So we're in the fourth quarter of the football game or soccer for my European friends, whatever. And yeah, you got to finish strong here. Got to finish strong. So if you're at a similar place or you want to finish strong, that Skool group is just a good place to hold yourself accountable. And
Thank you for calling Mario Plumbing. Sorry,
you're welcome, Mario. It's just a good place to hold yourself accountable. And I think soon I checked out this cool software that it's called Call Blitz. But I think what I want to do is basically it allows several people to cold call at the same time in like a Zoom meeting room like this. And we can like listen to each other's calls and like you can listen to particular people's calls. So it's like we're not all talking over each other. But it's cool software. I'm going to chat with them more and
Sorry, the mailbox.
if we can set something up for a group of us that are actually serious about cold calling to call together to hold us accountable. Because really, trying to think of how to be the most valuable to you guys, and like, I'm not going to position myself ever as like a sales expert because I just don't. Because there's sales as an art. Hey, Frank, how's it going, man?
Hey, how are you?
Dude, I can't complain. I'm living the dream.
Heck yeah.
Heck yeah. I was shooting you a call. I own a business and just wanted to chat shortly about a partnership I had in mind. Is it a bad time?
Sure. No, not really, man. I got a minute or two.
Cool. Yeah, my buddy Sam and I, we own a company. We partner up with a few plumbers in every city. And long story short, we just set up a system to help you capture more reviews online from your customers. Um, Obviously, more reviews just means more people calling and trusting you. But I was calling you, saw you had 21 reviews, and they're all great, which tells us you probably could get some more. And yeah, just wanted to ask how you've gone about getting reviews so far.
To be honest, I don't even really ask people, man. Most of my stuff is word of mouth. What does your thing do exactly? Is it like a little thing you scan or something at the end of it? Hey, will you give me a review kind of deal?
Yeah, great question. So we actually go about it by text and email. We have like a kind of new way of asking people for a review because most people are kind of bored with the whole like, hey, leave us a review. So we have a creative way of going about it, but it doesn't always make sense. I kind of call just to see, do you use like House Call Pro or Jobber or QuickBooks to put the phone number of your clients into after you finish a job?
I just use Square, man. I keep everything real simple. And I'm not too big for my britches kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like if I'm being totally honest, I don't know that I could handle a whole lot more without getting more people.
How long have you had the company?
5 years now.
All right, you're cooking. Do you like being a business owner?
You know, it's the best thing I ever did. I'll tell you that.
Heck yeah. I get mixed reviews when I ask that. Sometimes people are like, it's so much.
I mean, it's a lot, man, but like not having to, you know, not really having to answer to anyone besides myself is kind of nice. Sometimes you miss the discipline of having to be somewhere, but no, it's a lot better, man.
Let's go.
I sold cars for a really long time, and sitting at a desk 10 hours a day kind of, gets at you a little bit.
Oh, was it a dealership, like a branded dealership or
I sold at Mercedes for 5 years, and I sold at Volvo for another like 2 or 3 years before I started this.
Let's go. Me and my business partner, Sam, it's just the two of us. We're a smaller company. We've done this for about 60 businesses across the country. But our background was door to door. So
Oh, God.
yeah.
I did my fair share of that too. I got tricked into the Purview vacuum thing when I was like 18.
Oh wow, you did the
Yep, yep.
vacuums.
Uh-huh. That thing was cool though, and I ended up with one. It'll do your curtains, it'll do your floors, it'll do, yeah. That thing was, oh God, I can't believe I did that.
You know what? They're great vacuums. My parents have one to this day. They've had it for years. But yeah, it's definitely a tougher door to door sale. We did pest control. So that,
Oh, okay.
yeah, a little different. But okay, cool. I mean, I'll keep it short. You've been here 5 years. You use Square, which the reason I asked that is we want it to be as like low effort on your end. But basically, we connect into Square, and anytime you close a new job, they just put into our review process automatically. And the whole point of reviews is the more you have it, it's just a steady way to drip in a couple more clients a month. Because if I'm looking at a plumbing service, drainage service in Colorado Springs, and somebody has 100 reviews compared to 20, it helps in that decision making process.
That's for sure.
Yeah,
And in all seriousness,
yeah, go ahead.
before I do any of this, I don't want to waste too much of your time here because I like what you're doing. But in all seriousness, like my web page is crap, man. So like before I do anything like that, I need to I got to dial that thing back in because I did that like 3-4 years ago and just kind of slapped something together with my dad. My dad builds web pages, and I was just like, here, because he's like, well, let me sit down and do it for you. And I'm like, no, I ain't got time for that. So I just like literally slapped it together in like a day.
Okay.
So that before I do anything, like if I want to make another move here, my web page has to come first. You know what I mean? And nothing against what you're doing because I like the idea. Especially if it's coming like with a receipt or whatever. If you're like you said, a text message, basically. I like it. It's a great idea, man. I wish you the best of luck and all that stuff. I just don't think I can commit to anything right at the moment.
Yeah, no worries. I mean, I make these calls to kind of make introductions because we like to play the long game, and
Yeah,
so
cool. How much is it, just out of curiosity?
so our highest plan, our pricing is just based on how many new monthly customers you have coming in. So highest plan is $329, and that's for businesses that have like 300 plus customers a month. And then our lowest plan's $99. But on each of those plans, we do a database reactivation. So we'll go through all your past customers, which gets you a big boost to reviews off the bat. But we find,
Oh, I see. Send them something and say, hey, remember this guy?
yep, and the way we do it is we send out a photo. So it's like a photo of yourself, and it has the client's name inside of that photo to grab their attention. And it works really well, man. And yeah, if you need to get the website done, like, do you plan on doing that yourself? We've built 2 websites. We're not the.
I plan on letting my dad do it. He works a full-time job too. And so he doesn't necessarily have the time for it. That's kind of because I was in a rush back then. I was like, Dad, there's no way I can wait for you to, do this. So just sit me down, get me in, and I'll, do it. But that's really my main thing. And I have to update some stuff because obviously I'm doing more than when I started, as in, different things. Because when I first started, I didn't have the camera, I didn't have the, hydrojetter. I didn't have a lot of tools that you kind of need. And then over the years here, I've spent a whole crap ton of money and kind of upgraded my arsenal, and none of that's reflected on the website. So, I mean, like I said, if anything, that's where I'm going to start. But I will save your number because I think that's a pretty cool idea, man. Truly.
Thank you, man. And whenever that time comes, like, it's a 20-minute Zoom call to set it up, and then we don't do contracts, so it's a 2-week free trial, and then it's just a monthly subscription. But because our philosophy is that our service works, and once you see reviews coming in, you'll stay with us. So
in all
yeah.
I know this is going to sound crazy too, but the majority of what I do is not new people. I might get maybe 10 new people a month. But the majority of what I do is commercial stuff, restaurants mainly.
Okay.
And I just have them set up on schedules to where I'm coming in there every, couple of months. Basically I come in there, hydrojet restaurants for their grease trap and get out. And it's just kind of a recurring thing. And then they like me, you know what I mean? And then the new people, if it's at this point in my life, I don't want to call it lazy, but I've gotten to the point where I'm trying to cherry pick things a little bit because I don't want to get myself in situations I don't want to be in.
Right.
I want to get in and get out, with easy stuff, if that makes sense. I really don't want to end up, digging holes, finding broken pipes and this and that and the other. I just want to get in, get out, hydrojet, run away, collect some money, so a lot of mine's recurring. I really don't have a whole lot of new customers. Like I said, I'd say maybe 10 a month of new stuff. And then I'll probably never hear from them again most of the time, unless they really like me.
What would you say, how many people do you think on the residential service side do you think you have the phone numbers for that you've done business with in total?
Oh, I've got all of them because I send an invoice and a receipt to every single one of them. So.
And like roughly how many people, like just approximately?
Well, how many?
Yeah.
Oh God, probably. Jesus, I don't even know, man. Probably. I would imagine 400 or 500. I would think.
Okay. Because in that situation, if you got 400 or 500 people, like we just start with that list, and we don't blast it all at once because Google doesn't like it if it seems inorganic, right? So we kind of drip that out to get you a couple reviews a week. But
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
No, I'm listening.
Oh, I was gonna say, yeah, because we start with that, and then after that, just the new customers, it's just automatic through Square. But if you plan on fixing your website here soon, and like most people that call from Google, they just shoot you a call, and if you're looking to get a couple more jobs in, I still think it would be of benefit to you to at least test it out and us start with those past customers. It's going to give you some time to like work on the website, but once that website's done and maybe you're at 40 or 50 reviews at that point, they kind of work symbiotically. So I mean, would you be at least open to hopping on a Zoom, checking out what it looks like, and then if
I would. Yeah, I would. It sounds cool. Absolutely. And I'll tell you what. If it's something cool, like I don't want to get you too excited here, but I've got a sister company. My father-in-law runs TCS Septic, and he does septic pumping, grease trap pumping, all that good stuff. So if it's something good, that actually makes something happen, I may be able to get him involved too, because we work pretty closely together. It's hand in hand, basically, like I said, with the grease traps, if you know what that is, with restaurants.
Yep.
He goes in there, pump, go in there, hydrojet, and that's kind of our recurring little thing. And then he does all the residential septic tanks and stuff like that. He's one of the bigger ones out there. But if it's something that makes sense, man, I'd be open to it for sure.
Cool. Yeah. I mean, we like just make an introduction on the Zoom calls, and that way you can see like a visual of what it looks like.
Sure.
And it takes like 10 minutes. If you like it, cool. It takes like another 10 to set up. We can usually get your reviews the next day after we launch. And then if for whatever reason it's not a good fit, then no worries, man. No hard feelings.
I get it. Well, let's try and talk next week or something, man, if you don't mind. And then, yeah, I'll consider it. But like I said, that's kind of the least of my concerns at the moment, if I'm being just totally honest. I'm just kind of running through it right now. And I'm almost at the point where I really, my goal here is, obviously if I can get some more people, but my goal is to stick someone else in this van of mine and pay them decent, and me just sit there and collect some money and do something else, because I'm rather over it, if I'm being totally honest. But it pays the bills, at this point I feel like I own a job and I don't own a business,
100%. That's the goal, is to take yourself out of it and automate it. And if we can just be a little bit of help of like getting one or two more jobs a month, I'd love to help with that. But yeah, would you be down to talk like either Monday or Tuesday?
I sure would.
What day works better for you?
Either or, just make it, about this towards the afternoon. Otherwise, I probably won't be able to answer it.
Okay. You want to do like, let's see, it's two. You want to?
Actually, I'll tell you what, where are you located? Like, what's your time frame over there?
I live in Reno, Nevada. Have you ever been here?
No, I have not. Just Vegas.
Okay. It's like the mini
But yeah.
Vegas.
Yeah, you're not too far from me. So we're probably on the same time frame there. But basically, until I get to a computer is the catch then. So it probably need to be later in the afternoon. But I don't want to have you work until 6 or whatever, but probably 4 or 5 would be the best time.
4 or 5 o'clock.
But,
Yeah, I work. I mean, dude, it's me and my buddy, man. Like we're hustling and we work till usually about 7 o'clock most days. So I can do 4 or 5 4:30 your time would be 3:30 my time. So that works fine, unless you want to do 5 your time.
no, that should just make it happen. And either day, it doesn't matter to me. I answer every phone call I get, so I won't miss you. But yeah, just I guess keep me in the loop. I do just want, like I said, I just want to see it, but
Yeah.
it's probably like on my list. I'm not going to lie to you. You know what I mean? But I do want to see it, just curiosity and entertain it and everything. 'Cause I know the sales game, man. I don't want to waste your time. You know what I mean?
No worries, man. Yeah, it like I said, we're at a place where like if it makes sense now, great. If not, down the road, cool. But what I'll do is I'll send you over a Zoom link just through text, and then there's also a video that walks through our service as well, which I'll send to you. But I'll put you for 4:30 your time, which is 3:30 my time. Is there a good email for you?
Sure. Yeah. Let me think. I'll give you my personal one. It's
Sweet. And then is this a phone number I can send a text to?
yep.
Heck yeah. I'll shoot that. You'll
Yeah,
just
I'll
get,
check it. I appreciate the call truly. Because at some point I need to try to branch out just a little bit because I'm done. I'm not that old, dude, but I know I'm killing myself. I need some little 19-year-old running around and all this.
No, man, it makes sense. And, I think if you already have done all this business, so you have 400, 500 people, like that should reflect online and that will get you more jobs slowly over time. So that can maybe justify hiring somebody else.
I got random calls every day. That's kind of cool too. But my catch is I honestly can't really get to them, dude. Like I can, like 2 or 3 a day for me is about max. And that's making decent money, but that's also me kind of beating the hell out of myself. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So at that, and somebody, I mean, there's a lot of steps to this, I would say, but I do want to see what you guys have.
Perfect, man. Yeah, and the cool part is it's a 2-week free trial, then it's so affordable after that. I think you'd be on either the 99 plan or 149, and we'd get you some reviews the next day, and there's no contract, so you can pause it whenever. So, the people should know the good work you do. That's what we say.
I try. I appreciate the call, man, and you guys keep doing what you're doing because that's a pretty cool idea. I've seen the one. I want to say it was on like a YouTube ad or something like that, but they're like, get rid of business cards, just hand them this and then have them scan the QR code and it sends them right to your review thing. And I'm like, that's kind of a good idea, but.
Yeah, we actually send over a QR code. We don't like we don't make like cards for you, but we can send over a QR code too if you ever want to put that on your card, your business cards.
Yeah, I thought that was kind of cool, but at the same time, I feel like it should kind of be on their own time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because this one's like, okay, I'm done with the job. Here, scan this QR code and give me a review right now. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, nobody's gonna fucking do that, man.
Yeah, that's why we make it as easy as possible. They just have to click a button and we follow up with them because it's like people want to leave you a review. You just got to make it just dumb easy for them.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
I get it, man. Well, get with me next week at some point and we'll chat, man.
Sweet. Yeah, you should have just got a text here from our business number, and then I'll send you a text from my personal, but I have you for 4:30 on Monday.
Cool. Thanks, dude.
Sweet, Chris. You got any weekend plans?
You know, I don't, man. We just got back from vacation. We went to Pagosa Springs. Have you ever been there?
I have not.
Oh, so it's in Colorado. It's one of the hot springs. You know, we have all those hot springs here.
Yes.
Yeah, it's one of those, and it was nice. We went to a wedding, and that's about it. But no, now we're just kind of trying to take her easy, man.
Heck yeah.
4.5 hour drive out of you, 4.5 there, 4.5 back. You know, it kind of took it out of us.
It will, man. I'm actually going up to see my Have you heard of Prineville, Oregon?
Yeah, I have actually.
It's where my grandpa lives. I'm heading out to see him. It's about an 8-hour drive from Reno. So
Yep,
it's a bit of a
that's
mission.
good.
Yeah. But it's cool. It's a
Yeah,
cool town.
they're in oh shoot, what's the name of it? It's one of like the suburbs in Portland, basically, but I cannot remember the name of it.
Bend? No,
Terrible.
that's too far out.
No, it's not Ben. It's something. Oh shit! It is a short name like that too. I can't remember though. But they've been trying to get me to come up there for a long time, and I'm like, man, that's just kind of far away, and it's kind of drizzly and rainy and not that nice up there. I don't know if I want to do that.
Dude, yesterday it was like really rainy here, which is really not common for Reno. We have like 300 plus days of sun throughout the year. But man, anytime it is cloudy and rainy, it affects me. I'm not used to this. I don't like it.
Tough, man. It's like that here too. We get like we're one of the I think you guys and us are like the longest whatever days of sunlight or whatever you want to call it, every day sunny kind of thing.
Yeah.
But it's yeah, I try not to leave here, man. If I do, it's like Florida.
Florida's pretty good with that too.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
I mean, I don't know. I try not to leave my neighborhood, to be honest with you, unless it's for work. But
hey, nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
You find a place that's good, then you stay there. Yeah.
That's it, man. That's it. But yeah, keep in touch then, and yeah, enjoy your weekend, dude. And I look forward to kind of seeing a little bit about it. I can't tell you that I'll jump on it or anything, but I am very curious. So
Heck yeah. Did you get that text?
I would just say there's a couple of steps ahead of your thing, but I do want to see it.
Yeah, dude, sounds good. Like I said, it will be valuable either way on the call. And yeah, you should have got a text message from our business number.
Sweet. Thanks, man.
Sweet. Enjoy the weekend. Chat with you Monday.
You too. We'll talk.
Bye. Yeah, that's kind of a soft appointment. Like he's yeah, like I'm not gonna hold my breath for that one, but definitely, yeah, and he's very honest about it. So like I'm not gonna be upset, but sometimes those are the ones that sign up. If he shows up for the call, which I'm getting vibes of that he might not, but just the way he was talking. But either way, that's an appointment. And I think, let's see here. Where's my tracker? I've got too many tabs open. I think I'm going to end that there with you guys, but watch me book 2 appointments today. I booked another one on my own, I think. Yeah. But 14 decision makers. And how many calls did I make today? 101. Look at that. You just need to do one more. And yeah, but good chat. That guy may or may not show up. But yeah, guys, if you can do this every day, call 100 people or more, and just be a human, then you have the ability to build a business for yourself that will ideally provide for you and provide a lifestyle of freedom and yeah, do what you want because I can take this laptop anywhere and do this anywhere. There's actually a guy in my Skool community that is living in Guatemala right now doing the same thing. And yeah, he's getting clients. So anywho, I appreciate you guys. If you like this stuff, subscribe. If you don't, whatever. And join the Skool community below if you want to get closer to me and other people doing the same thing. But appreciate y'all, and I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. night, morning, wherever you're at in the world. Yeah, bye.